Court, the winds are already starting to blow this morning.
They are, Kelly, and they're going to be a big concern today and tomorrow as well for our fire dangers they pick up. And they're going to be a bit of a nuisance, and they'll probably make you want to stay indoors despite the mild conditions we have for temperatures this morning. So warm and windy today and tomorrow, driving elevated fire danger and temperatures on the rise as we head through the end of this week before we get a little reprieve on tap for that weekend. A live look outside right now, the Sundial Bridge in Reading, mostly clear skies overhead. Pretty comfortable temperatures. You can see somebody taking that stroll across the bridge right now, wearing some shorts, and it's warm enough for that. 66 degrees right now for Reading. Low to mid 60s across the board for the valley at the moment. We're in the 63-degree range for Chico. 50s in the foothills, 40s in our mountain zones early on today. And winds out of the north right now up to around 14 miles an hour for both Red Bluff and Chico. Winds, especially along I-5, gusting into that 30 to 40 mile an hour range through the middle of the day today. This is 11 a.m. Those gusts are going to be strong and even up to around 30 miles an hour to 35 miles an hour on the east side of the valley in Butte County. Not as bad for the winds in the afternoon, but still gusting up to 30 miles an hour out of the north, then 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts still early to midday Thursday. So the winds will be stronger in the morning to noon hours and then letting up in the afternoon again tomorrow, 20 mile an hour gusts in the afternoon. And then those winds shift on Friday as a cooler system rolls towards the Pacific Northwest. They're not very strong, but that south flow will help it feel a little bit more comfortable despite the temperatures climbing Friday compared to what we'll see today or even tomorrow. Clear skies for most of us as we start off the day with a couple of thin clouds brushing on through from those cooler systems off to our east. Now, what's driving our weather pattern today? We have this strong ridge of high pressure to the west and to our north, and then we have these cooler systems to our east. So high pressure keeping us dry and warm. The cooler systems are driving those gusty north winds for us today into tomorrow. By Friday, they start to shift off to the east, and we see more influence from that incoming cooler system for the Pacific Northwest, driving those south winds back into our region. So clear skies for most of us at 8 a.m. At noon, it looks like sunshine across the board. A couple thin clouds close to the Oregon border, but that's about it. And then a couple thin clouds overhead for 5 p.m., but it's just bright out there for the most part today. A few more thin clouds brushing across our region early to midday tomorrow with those gusty winds, and then mostly sunny skies for your Thursday afternoon. Staying sunny to mostly sunny Friday with hotter temperatures heading in, and then a few more clouds brushing on by late Saturday into Sunday, partly to mostly cloudy skies for the latter half of that weekend, and temperatures not as hot, and then a slight chance for mountain showers Monday with even cooler temperatures before we really heat back up next week. Temperatures today, 70s in Trinity County, 79 in Weaverville, 77 degrees in Hayfork. We'll end up in the 60s to 70s in the Sierra and Southern Cascades. Foothills in the 70s to low 80s for your Wednesday afternoon, and upper 80s to low 90s in the valley today with those gusty north winds through at least the middle of the day and then still very breezy in the afternoon. So those winds may keep you inside despite the heat not being too bad today. Heating up tomorrow, mid to upper 90s, mostly sunny with gusty winds in the valley, and then south winds to 15 miles an hour Friday, and temperatures 97 for Chico, 100 right now projected for Reading Friday. After that, we'll dip into the low to mid 90s this weekend, dip into the mid to upper 80s with cloudy skies Monday, and then it's a sharp rise back into the upper 90s Tuesday. Kelly, if we extended even further, we'd see projections right now for the middle to latter half of next week in the 105 to 110 degree range. So I want to get you prepared. We have dangerous heat on the horizon in your extended forecast, but for the next couple of days, it's those winds driving elevated fire danger.
I'll enjoy the mid-90s while they last.
Please do.
Okay. Thanks, Court.